Hey guys, happy Monday. I think it's Monday when you're seeing this. So I don't want to really mess around. I want to get right into the carving. So far you guys seem to really like the videos. This is the third video working on this sign, and we will get a lot more carving done on this. I don't know if we'll get it all done, but we'll get a lot more done on this one. So I carved a few more letters after we got done with the second video. I carved a few more letters off camera, and now I'm working my way back. So I only have, I don't know, half a dozen letters here. Yeah, something like that. I'm going to do 2 or 3 letters on camera, and then I'll finish the rest of them up off camera. But you guys kind of know what the deal is. I've got, and I got a lot of really great response from this idea of working with surfaces that are uneven. And yeah, absolutely. I could have a piece on both sides. I could absolutely do that. I could cut a square piece. I could make a bigger base plate that is 16 by 16 that would reach from edge to edge. There's lots of different things I could do. I could cut a square piece and then a hole out of the middle of it. I could absolutely do that. In this particular instance, it's not really necessary. This makes it kind of easy just to rest one side on the plate here and kind of move my way down. But you could absolutely have 2 pieces. You just have to set the bit depth according to that, depending on how much this has actually got a little bit of a bow in it. But anyway, it's working out really well. So thank you guys for all the suggestions and the feedback. I love it. And we're going to just jump right into this. Let's see here. All right, so I don't know how deep my cutter is because it really doesn't matter. I'm definitely going around everything at least 2 or 3 times because I want it to be deep for when I come back for my next cutter. So here we go. Well, folks, this is so time consuming. I'm just going to do that one. I don't know how long that was, 10, 15 minutes. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of these letters up off camera. And then when we come back, we can get into the next step on the carving. That way it'll save you guys some time. Hey guys, all right, we're back. So I've got all of the detail work done here. I've gone around all of the letters, somewhere around 3/16 to 1/4 inch deep, but I'm not really, again, I'm not really focused on the depth. I'm focused on the width of the cut, and I think I've got enough room around everything. So now, here's where we're gonna kind of deviate from my normal. You guys know I'm not a flat bottom, flat background kind of guy, but this is what I'm going to do. I've got the spiral upcut bit in, and it's set, I think it's set somewhere around 1/4 inch, but again, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to kind of play it by ear, probably keep it on here a little bit, but I'm going to do a flat bottom all the way around the letters to give me some room. And then we're going to show you what we're going to do from that point on. So let's get into it. I've got everything pretty much set, and this is going to make a lot of sawdust. It always does. So let me get my lights on.
And move your hat, babe.
My hat? Oh, I didn't realize you were scanning down there. So you can see I got a pretty good fat line around everything. So, and that's the reason I really needed that. So it's not so likely that I'll run into those letters, I hope, with this spiral upcut, because this spiral upcut is not very forgiving when it comes into running into the side of a letter. I've done that before. All right, here we go. Okay guys, this is coming out pretty much the way I want. I've got to go back up here. Obviously that's away from my line of sight. So I'll probably have to maybe go on the other side. So here's what I like. I like where it shows up here. I like this pretty much, even though I want to go a little bit deeper there. What I don't like is those lines. Gosh.
I can get in them.
Yeah, I just want to point these lines down here. That's what I don't like. I'm going to get rid of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably finish this process of what I've done here on the rest of the letters. You guys can see what I'm doing. Then after that, we'll come back and I will, I don't think I need to come back and show you guys. What I will do is I'll set it a little bit deeper. I'm making my bulk cut right now, but I want to get rid of these lines here. I want a nice flat, just what I've got right here. I want this all the way around. Now down in here, I'll need to chip that out and use a chisel or whatever and get rid of that and try and get that as flat as possible down in there. Some of that stuff I'll be, I'll just have to figure out a way to get in there and get that. But I really want this nice smooth look all the way around. So I'll finish, like I say, my first bulk cut, what I've done here for the rest of the sign. Then I'll go back a little bit deeper, like I did that somewhere. I can't remember. I think maybe I did it over here. I'll go back a little bit deeper and make sure that all of those lines are gone to where it's nice and smooth and flat back there. Anyway, once I get that done, we'll come back and we'll move on. All right, folks, so here we are. I've got the flat done all the way around the letters. It's not exactly how, I'm still gonna do a little bit more. It's not exactly how I want it, but there's something that came up that I'm gonna have to use my trusty Star Bond. So I don't know if you can see this, hopefully. Because of this kind of texture and this kind of looseness going on, and again, the board was like this before I put any of the resin on it. So now that I'm carving through it, we've got like little pieces that are coming out from underneath the letters. And that is a big, huge void going on down there underneath the leg of that M. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use our Star Bond. I'm going to try and put that back in there where it goes, just to be more of a fill. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to Star Bond. So what I want to do is I'm using the Star Bond thick. It's kind of the one I use the most of. And I'm going to see if I can get kind of stabilize that whole area underneath that leg of that M, because it's kind of iffy, and there's actually a gap over on this side as well. And then any place that there's some little voids and stuff, I'm going to see if I can put some Star Bond in there just to kind of stabilize all of that, because I still got a lot more background to do here. And the last thing I want is that a piece of that letter to I don't even know that I need to use the accelerator. I've got the accelerator, but I don't even know that I need to use that. I'm just going to let this stuff set, and then I'm going to come back. There's a big old gap right there. And that, that's what this Star Bond says on it, gap filler. Well, it does. It is a gap filler. Anyway, so that's what I'm planning to do, is just fill some of these gaps. But so that is it, guys. I'm going to work on this. That is it for this video. I'm going to fill all these gaps, and then I'm going to go ahead and flatten those down. And then when we come back on Wednesday, you guys should be seeing this on Monday. When we come back on Wednesday, we'll get into the next step. Hopefully all of this flat area that I've done around the letters will allow me to get in there and start my real background. I just needed a kind of a buffer zone around my letters so I'm not likely to hit them. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, please email me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com, and you know where the website is if you need any products. I guess that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Love you guys. Bye.